Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Plot Twins podcast. I'm Ashton.
And I am Naya. And I know, we are being crazy today, but we have a special guest. We have Savannah here with us. She is the author that I have talked about so much about her book. And when is this book coming out? Give us the details really quickly.
Okay, the book is coming out on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Temperance is the name. Yeah.
Okay, Savannah, let's just start off really quickly. Tell us about yourself. Tell us your hobbies. Tell us what you're kind of doing. What's your day to day with this whole big thing coming out in your life?
Yeah, so my hobby is reading and writing. I'm really cool. But the day to day, I have my little office. I bring out the book. I just got everything back from the formatter, so I sent it in to get all the proof copies published, and so I can look over it and make sure that nothing is ugly.
Oh my gosh. I see. This is something I'm glad to hear from your end. I really don't know what all goes into putting a book out.
It's a nightmare.
I could imagine. So I am so, when I get into something, I want it perfect. So I could
Yeah.
not imagine doing something in this realm.
Because it's my baby, and I don't want her to be ugly, because I've already had I published the ugly version. Okay, it's been printed. Forced everyone to read it. Now she gets to be
we
pretty.
loved it. What do you mean forced us? So what? It's ugly a little bit, but hey, that's just how it has to go through steps. It really does. So Temperance, this is your baby. Give us a little synopsis of your book.
So it starts with a girl named Nova, and she is faking to be a noble's daughter to compete in the honor eliminations to become the demigod of temperance.
Wow. Okay, so is Temperance the name of the city or the world?
So there's 6 different courts in the realm of Ascetisha is what it's called. But Temperance is the highest court, and it goes down in different levels. And the bottom one is the Court of Fools, and that's the one that Nova's from.
Okay, that's very cool. How did you come up with the names for the world and the city and characters?
It's based on tarot. So I got really, really into tarot back in 2020, I want to say. And I kept pulling cards because I wanted to write this book for years. And I was like, am I ready for it? And every time I pulled the cards, I got temperance every single time. And temperance is be patient. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then I got to the point where it was like, okay. I went to Salem, got the same card pulled by a professional. I was like, I can't take this anymore. So I just wrote the damn book and called it Temperance.
Nice.
I absolutely love that. The fact that you have built this world off of tarot too, I think is so magical, because I personally don't know a lot, but anytime I do go to randomly get the urge, I'm like, oh, I'm at Dancing Cranes, there's a tarot card reader, I'm gonna go do it. I always have the most eye-opening experience. So knowing that your book is based off that is so you get excited. It's something new that maybe is not incorporated in a lot of books. So that's really fun. And then with this book, where would you say it scales? A spice level, YA? What we looking at detail description-wise?
It is YA. So there is no spice, but there's one very passionate kiss.
And it's a good one. It is magical. Yeah, so with your trip to Salem, that's kind of where you started off of wanting to write this book. What else maybe inspired you to write this book?
So this is mean. I finished Powerless, and I said I could do this better.
Yes! Redemption!
Yes. Yeah, that's bam, that. Oh, yes. I'm so
This is what we're here for.
Because I was like, oh, I don't know, it'd be so embarrassing. And then I read that, and I was like, anyone can do it. And don't get me wrong, I loved it. I had a great time, but yeah, I was like, there are some things.
I'm actually so glad you said something like that because it's the truth. I was literally, because I read Temperance first, I was reading Powerless and I was like, oh my God, like this got published. I'm like, wait. I was like, my sweet little friend Savannah, she's over here trying to get this thing out there. And I'm like, someone picked this up? This? I literally was kind of baffled. So, okay, you can do better. So I love that. Your character inspirations, where did that
Ooh.
come from?
So for my male main character, his name's Riot. I love him.
Love that name.
But I wanted to make him like a mix of Zayden and Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. So
That's amazing.
Wow.
I love him. And then Nova, she's me and my sister because we came up with Temperance together. And we made her super cringy and clumsy, and I love her.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. If you could give us 3 books that you would put in the same category as your book, what would they be?
Okay. Any trial-based YA, Powerless, I would say, is in the same vein. I would also say anything more grimdark. So even though they're in different categories, I would say that One Dark Window is also pretty similar to Temperance. Oh, it's so good.
That's definitely on our list to read.
Yeah.
We have not gotten there
Quite yet.
yet.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of another one. What inspired me? I think it's kind of a mix of those two. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I haven't read One Dark Window, but definitely there's a vibe to the book, and I absolutely adore it. Definitely with the trial base, like I think you hit the mark where it needed to be.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
say that right now because I'm not a huge, like, sometimes when I get in a trial based book, I'm like, oh, here we go again. Like, they're all gonna hate each other and they're all competing. But with this, I felt like there was kind of almost like a found family aspect to it.
Yeah.
So with that, what tropes do you think you have in this book?
Oh, it's so tropey. I literally was like, what can I fit in here? All my favorite things. There is like a rivals or enemies to lovers. To something worse. Enemies to lovers to something worse.
Interesting.
Oh no!
That's not what I wanted to hear.
No, there is a play on the one bed trope, but there's more than one. But I want in the first draft there was a nightmare scene, but I was like, this is too much, Savannah. You can't have all of them.
I love that.
I promise. I can do it all.
Okay. I mean, you're the main character that you wrote, female main character. Obviously, you relate to her the most. Is there another character that you love or really relate to?
I love Riot. He has so much religious trauma, and that is one of the main things about the book is the structure of religion and how it can affect a person. And so getting to write him and being in his brain, it's like, oh, because originally it was dual POV, so I got to write in his head for a long time, and then it didn't. All the twists end up being better when everything's from Nova, but I got to know him so well because of that.
That's really cool. I love that.
With the religious atmosphere that you have added into this book, do you feel like something you played off in your own experience of life? I know we
Yes.
kind of grew up. Yeah. Sorry. I know we all kind of grew up the same, like in very much of a LDS household, and then kind of, shuffling back from that to we're like, I'm not part of that, So would you say there's lots of kind of that structure added in there as well?
Yeah, there's a lot of, especially for the honors, there's a lot of purity focus, and Nova is the only person that doesn't fit that mold because she wasn't even supposed to be in them.
Right. She has this hidden identity within them.
Yes,
She's
and
not
she's
truly
like,
one of them.
honestly, not the worst of my sins. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Right. I also think she might look like, oh, well, had this sin on my shoulders.
What's more?
Where is my where's my hand smack,
Yeah, she says that quite a bit. She talks to her goddesses all the time, and she's like, they don't listen to me, and that's been apparent. So she's a bit bitter.
Yeah. And that's okay. We kind of love that there's trauma. I love a character with like good trauma. That's like, I'm almost not look at him. Yeah. I don't look at him. I'm like, oh, you just have this little tiny baby trauma. Like, they actually have like trauma I relate to. And I'm like, yes, yes, I'm there for it. Okay. Let's see. So, book is coming out April 1st.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be strictly through cells? How are you doing your cells? Kindle? Question mark.
So it's gonna be. We're uploading it through Ingram Spark, and
Okay.
so Ingram puts it on Amazon as well. And so I'm also going to be having my website. Right now it is so ugly. Don't look at it.
We will make sure that is out
Yeah,
later. Linking later. Stay tuned.
But yeah, it'll be on Kindle Unlimited. It'll be on Amazon, and it'll be available through my website.
Okay. Love that. Obviously, I know, like, being a self-publishing author, I truly don't understand like the whole background of it. So that's why we want to make sure everyone's knows. We obviously will keep you guys updated throughout before publishing. It comes down to, in these trial base, what do the trials kind of base off of?
Yeah, so these trials are based off of the different courts, which are based on different tarot cards, because I have...
Okay, wait, tell us the courts.
Yes.
We got to go through the courts so I think we can understand this.
So there is Temperance, which is at the very top, and then there is Justice, which is right below it, and they're in charge of punishment and law. And that's where Riot is from. His dad is the advisor to the demigod of justice, so he is very much ingrained in this societal structure. And then there is Hierophant, and they're in charge of record keeping and academia. And then there is Strength, which is in charge of lumber and like protection. And then there's Magician, who are in charge of like the religious enchantments and all that. And then there's the Court of Fools, who are in the trade and service industry. And the top three courts are called the gold courts because they go to the temple, they can pay gold, and they get blood to recharge their crystal enchantments that have magical properties. And then the bottom three courts, they go and sacrifice blood for gold to be able to feed their families.
That's crazy. Holy crap. Okay. I'm so excited to read this. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is very cool. So if you would base those courts off of our vibes, where would you put us?
Ooh, this is so fun.
It's hard. I know. You just met Ashton.
I know.
And you've known me for quite a while. So you got like two different little...
I know. I think, Ashton, you seem quite put together, and I don't know.
I wish.
I could see you being from Temperance. Very high.
Dude, okay. That's the best compliment I've ever seen.
Naya, I love you. You'd be in Fools with me.
That's the thing. I just know I'd be a fool. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. I would literally drain my whole body for gold. I'd take it. How did you come? Where did the blood for gold for, blood come from? Because that's so cool. It almost has like vampire vibes, but it's not that, obviously. We're not stepping. Well, maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I remember I was sitting down with my sister, and we are like, how do we traumatize them so bad? And we're like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, that's actually... It is like so... Because there has to be a system. Obviously, we read these books. They have a system of how it runs, And so that's being blood for gold because we all replenish blood.
Yep.
And then the blood being used by the uppers to replenish their power like crystals.
Yeah.
Can you give us a depth what a power crystal means in this realm?
So they are enchantments that you wear on your body like jewelry. And there are several characters that have beauty enchantments or intelligence enchantments. And if you do not replenish them with blood, they will start taking it from you. So if you had a beauty enchantment, one of the characters does, and she is a fool, and so you have to pay off the street to get blood because you can't go into the temples. And if she can't afford to replenish, the enchantment starts taking it from you. So her beauty starts draining, and she gets very, very ugly.
That's actually it's like, I don't know, it's a different scale of like magic. And I love that because typically we just get magic like, oh, you go to this person, they will put the spell on you. That's it. But this is they're full on wearing an enchantment to that they have to replenish with blood. Like, and who doesn't want to be powerful? Who doesn't want to have an enchantment to look young forever? Done. Sorry, I'd be that person in the fool's court,
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's really cool.
And then there are the soul stones, which I don't know if you remember those ones.
No,
They're
but
crystals that they've been testing, and they test them on the honors, and they put their blood inside of them, and they are in control. If you have someone's soul stone, you can control their body and their choices, and that is how they manipulate them.
okay, I
once they're
don't
in the
remember
trials.
that, but I'm actually really excited to do my reread soon because I'm like, wait, what? Like, wait, what did I miss? That's I can't wait. So with the trial base, they go through how many trials?
In the first book, there's 3 because I have a trial set up for each of the courts, and so that they all have their own strengths in each of them. So this one, we get the Fools, the Magician, and the Strength trials, and then it ends with the Hierophant trial.
Yeah, that ending.
I'm
Sad.
so sorry, everyone. It's the worst cliffhanger in the world.
There's a cliffhanger. I try not to think about it, but I do think about it, and Sav gets a text every single time I think about it, and I'm like, so when's book 2? Question mark. I'm like, please send help. What do they get when they win the trial?
They become the demigod of Temperance, which means they rule over all of Azetisha. And even if you don't win, but you make it to the end, your entire family gets to move up into Temperance. So that is why the nobles are having Nova take over their dead daughter's place, because they are stuck in the worst court and they need to get out.
So is Nova, like, does she have any family, or are we gonna okay
You meet her parents in the prologue.
okay
Sorry. And then
oh
she has a little sister who is very, very sick with they call it the plague of the blood courts, and that is probably the most important thing about book 2. But
okay,
He's already given us a
little teaser. Are you writing the second book already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know when that will be?
I don't know when it will be out. I also wrote a rom-com, and that's currently in the hands of an agent, so I'm working on that.
That's amazing.
No way! Your rom-com. Okay, I was questioning, is that why you took down all the like photos of it?
Yeah.
OMG. I'm not very far in that rom-com, but I love the beginning.
It's a good one, like, but editing that has been a pain.
Yeah, I can't edit. I can't even read some days. So I'm like, what did I just read? It's just all jamble. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to share about your cute book?
If you order through my website, which I am hoping that people go through that more often because it's coming with a handwritten letter and 2 art prints and a gift that you open with Nova on chapter 18.
Oh, a gift you open with Nova?
Yes, and I brought some for you guys.
What? Can we open it on the podcast?
No, we shouldn't open it. You all need to open your own damn gift. I get to have my own personal gift opening. Screw you. And you got to open it with chapter 18 too. Ding dong.
On chapter 18?
Chapter 18, you open it with Nova.
Your book boyfriend gives it to you.
Your book boyfriend gives it. Oh my god! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We snag it later. Oh my gosh, Kay. Well, I'm excited. I hope you guys are all excited. Obviously, we're gonna do another debriefing after it comes out. Obviously, we're not gonna give any spoilers. We want you guys to read this dang cute book. I'm excited. Is there any characters you think like match us though?
Ooh, this is fun.
Because there's like a lot of characters because there's 2 people from each court, correct, that have to go into the trials?
Yeah, I think it depends on the court. A couple of them have 4 honors each. The lower courts, they have 2 people going in because they're...
And it's girl, boy.
Typically, yeah.
Okay.
Because you also get 3 from Justice, which is Riot and Astrid and her twin Adair.
I know. It's like like I want to say so much and spoil so much, but I truly can't because as a reader, I'm so glad I read this book. I just trust. I was like, I know my girl not gonna do me bad. Like I'm gonna do it. Read it and I kid you not, there are so many twists. I was like, excuse me? You just what, huh? What just happened? I'm like, oh, that's twisted, Savannah. I'm like texting her. I'm like, how dare you do this? I am so upset. But like, that was good. Good on the author's end because I was literally like, I'm gonna like it made like when you get to that point, like Rebecca Yaros's book or Sarah J. Maas, you're like, I want to send them a hate message right this second.
Where is their phone number?
I had the honor of sending those messages. So she was probably like, oh my god, this girl. She's like, can't. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. And I think everyone else should be excited as well.
Thank you. Thanks.
Right?
I'm hyped. She's hyped. Very excited. And I have the art copy, but I haven't read it because I've been talking to Naya and she's like, you should wait until it comes out and then we'll do a review on it. Yeah. So I've been waiting, but I'm depressed because it's just sitting on my kitchen table and I want to read it so badly.
I'm like, I don't want to give spoilers to you guys because I do think everyone should truly read this book.
Knowing us, we would accidentally do that.
Knowing us, we'd say something. We're like, like ignore that. We're like, we're gonna have to cut that, and then we're gonna forget to cut it out. So then you're just gonna have to deal with it. So yeah. Well, Sav, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming and having a little book discussion because I want to hype you up and support you as your own little business and your own person. Like we want to support you in this book release as book lovers and people that just like we could chat all day. Like we truly could be here all day long. So one question, what is your favorite book you've ever read?
The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It is.
I don't even think I've heard of this book.
I struggled with this book for so long because my family loves it and they're like, nope, it's the best book in the world. And I was like, no, it can't get all that hype. And then I read it. I said, no, it does get the hype.
Oh my. Okay, well, we're gonna have to look at this book because I've never even heard of it. That's kind of how I feel with my dad. He's always like, you need to read Mistborn. And I'm like, okay.
Getting into those epic fantasies, it's like, where's my little treat?
Yeah. Like it's a lot, and it's like I know nothing. I haven't even read the synopsis, but lately I have been getting some fan art. And so I'm like, oh shit, wait, should I read this? My dad's been harassing me for years to read this.
It is the power of fan art. If fan art can get me to go out and buy a physical book, I'm like, ooh, this made me feel something.
Yes. Well, and with social media being like everything right now,
Oh yeah.
yeah, fan art will do anything for me. Seeing the book enough times on my pages will get me to pick it up. I
Same.
kind of think that's how we're feeling about the book we're reading right now, like Direbound. I
Oh,
have
yes.
seen it everywhere. So
Mhm.
we finally were like, okay, we know we're already paused on Zodiac Academy. We'll just like pick it up. It's one book. The second book comes out later. So we're doing that right now, and so we're just kind of being influenced by the nation. It's unfortunate sometimes.
So
My TBR hates to see it.
my TBR hates to see me coming.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's like you don't even look at me for suggestions anymore. Like I literally will go through. I'm like, oh yeah, those books look good, and then I'll get in on Instagram, and next thing I'm like, oh, that's the book I'm reading. Actually, pull it up and everything. So hates to see me. Well, yay! I'm so excited. We will obviously be posting lots, keeping up with this whole release. And you said you're doing a release party.
yeah, we're gonna be doing a release party on April Fool's Day. If you guys would like to come,
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
To be
Okay.
fun.
That's gonna be so fun.
Where
Oh yeah.
at?
Okay.
in Roy.
And Roy, she says, I love the Roy. Perfect. I can't wait. And yeah,
I love you.
I love you. Thank you for coming and chatting about your book. We can't wait, honestly.
Anytime. That's
Okay.
all I talk about.
I know. Hey, that's okay. We love it. So, yeah, we're gonna hop off. And anything else?
Can't wait for you guys to read it. I can't wait to read it myself, and we'll do a review after it comes out. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yay! Thanks. Bye.